plastic surgery an act of self love or societal pressure? More people are going under the knife these days, ranging from nose jobs to lip fillers to Brazilian butt lift and the rest, to change what they do not feel comfortable about their bodies. But let's get real. Do you think these people do these things to change their appearance for themselves or because the world has told them that they are not enough? Let's dive into this exciting topic. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Real Hot Mic. My name is Oluwaseun, and I'm your host. To help me unpack this exciting topic today, I have two guests in the house, and I'll allow them introduce themselves. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Homo.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
My name is Alex. Hello, welcome.
You're welcome. So, you heard it. What do you think is making people lean more towards going under the knife to fix themselves? Is it self-love? Is it societal pressure? What do you think it is? Let me start with you, Madam Momo.
Well, I believe it's self-love. Some
Okay.
people, they will tell you they want to go under the knife probably to make them look comfortable. And some people will tell you, no, 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 no. I want to look like Cinderella, So people with different reasons
Why do you do that?
why they do that.
Mr. Alex, what is it for you? Is it self-love?
When you say people going under the knife, I think you are mistaking it that people are going under the knife. I think the best place to put it is women going under the knife. Because if anybody is doing plastic surgery, it's women that are doing plastic surgery. I
Some
don't
men
think-
do it, but more of women. I can't
Yes,
say
if-
that statement is wrong, though.
If there are 100 people, 99 and a half are women. Maybe
Okay.
just one man that is just somewhere, maybe he's doing it for medical reasons. But I think women are more into plastic surgery than men. So I think the conception of people should be changed to women.
Okay. Whatever makes you sleep at night. What do you think? Why do you think women are leaning more towards plastic surgery?
The thing about why I think women are leaning more into plastic surgery is that values are different. A man's value is not in his look.
Okay.
A man's value basically is in his ability to provide, to be able to provide. That's a man's value. But a woman's value is in herself. So that is why most of the time a woman's investment is more in herself.
Okay.
So if she goes and put anything on her body just to enhance her body, enhance her value. But a man's value is not in himself. A man can look like anything he wants to look like. As long as he has money, he still has value. At least we know a 70-year-old man that got married to a 21-year-old girl. And some people said it's for love. The girl is in love with him, really. Yeah, you're in love with the 70-year-old man, really. But she's in love with his value,
Not his looks.
not his look. So that is, we have to clarify that she's in love with his value, and the man might be in love with her looks, not necessarily her value, as it were.
Okay. Madam Momo, you stated that maybe some women are not comfortable in
Yeah.
their body. They want to look a certain kind of way. That's why. Can you please
Yeah,
speak
let me
more on
just
that?
let me just expatiate.
Yeah.
Like now, let's assume a man and a woman, they got married, and at the end of the day, probably the woman has like 3 children. You find out that the body is no longer the same. You find out that there are some women on the big side. Probably when they got married, they were slim, but because of carrying the baby for like 9 months,
Yeah,
like
childbirth. And
childbed and all like that, you find that the tummy is somehow loose.
Saggy.
It's very, very saggy. So some might want to tuck it in, probably to look more, as in more,
In shape.
it's more
Look in
shape.
shape.
Do you understand? So
Yeah.
some women go through that because of that. And there are some women that are naturally gifted. Even if they've given birth, you can never know. So that's why I said some people it's self-love. They might that kind of woman might wear a gown. Before you know, you'll be seeing the shape, how the shape. But when she put it in, you find that the shape will become normal. So that
Okay.
was the reason why I said some go for self-love and confidence.
Okay. Are we? Is it? Does doing plastic surgery or cosmetic surgery, like some people like to call it, does it build self confidence, or it just keeps it keeps making us unsatisfied? Because you find out that some people, okay, my arms are too big, I want to work on it. My tummy, just like you said, is too big, I want to work on it. And they don't just stop there. Before you know, they want to fix their nose, they want to fix their eyes. There's this thing they do, I don't know what it's called medically, that their eyes will look, they have this cat shaped kind of eyes. Do you think it's to build self-confidence, or it's just a circle, an unending circle of unsatisfaction?
I think women that go into all those cosmetic surgery, I think they are half delusional. Because the concept is for you to know. I mean, many of them they will tell you it's for self-love. They are doing it for men. Just throw that self-love out the window. They are doing it for men to be more marketable. But the thing is that you still find out that many of them that has done that, they begin to grow old. Nobody is interested, because one of the things you have to ask yourself that, what does the man want? Because most women, that's why I often say to some of the ladies I've had privilege to talk to, I said, don't take advice from women.
Women should not take
No, don't
advice
take.
from-
If you want a man, don't let a woman advise you, because a fish cannot catch fish. A fish doesn't know how to catch fish.
What fish eats fish now?
Fish can eat fish. They're all there. But a fish is a bad fisher. A fish cannot teach a fisherman how to catch fish. Yes, because most women really don't know what a man wants. If they spend the time they're using to go for cosmetic and all these things, to go for maybe an attitude class or a character class, they'll be more presentable and more appealing to them. You see some of them that have done this cosmetics, so they're wild as a cat. You know when you have a cat that is on steroids, that's how some of them are. If you try to talk to them, you just see the way they are, like, who is going to put this one in the house? You think I'm going to marry the plastic surgery that you have done, and your character is like a leopard on steroids? Who is going to put you in the house? So that is why many of these women are absolutely oblivious of what a man wants. So if you ask him, if you take a poll now, go on the road and ask a man, what do you want? Would you prefer a woman that has done plastic surgery? You see all of them, that's too expensive. Where's the money? Where are we going to do all this thing? Because once you have done it, you need money to continue to keep it that way. Because once in a while,
maintain it.
yes, to maintain it, that your age begins to go, you have to continue going back. And who is going to be funding all that? And all these are not cheap.
But some men encourage their
In fact, that's why I
women
wanted to disagree with him. Actually, there are some men that they give their wife actually money to go for this surgery.
and even not in marriage, it's even
Some men give their wives money because statistics shows that there's always an exception to every rule. In every rule, you must, if you count 100 people, you'll find one or two that are the exception. So but in the majority, is it all the men that would like women that are doing plastic surgery?
It now depends on the kind of surgery he's talking about. Do you understand? Like, let's assume that someone now, probably the person has an accident. At the end of the day, the face
got damaged.
got damaged. Will you allow the person to go for plastic surgery? Or will you just allow the face to be like that? So it depends on the kind of surgery you're
think
talking
that
about.
That is a medical. That is a medical.
More
We
towards
understand.
the
There's
body
nobody you
enhancement.
tell. There's nobody you tell that I had an accident and I had to do surgery. That will tell you that what you're
That will
doing
fault
that
you.
will fault you for that. But when you tell me I want to go and do surgery, it's $20,000 to change the way my nose is looking.
Of course,
you
even me,
just
I
look
would
at-
support that. I would support
you
that.
understand?
Of
And
course.
women do this surgery. Some will not tell you. Many have even lost their life.
True.
So when you just see them,
True.
all of a sudden, I want to travel to Brazil. And when you see somebody, his backside is flat, travel to Brazil. Before he come back, he's coming back with something that looks like,
Blum, blum.
I just traveled to Brazil and you came back with this. So you have to ask yourself, what exactly are you doing this for?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
So from what I'm getting from you, most women that alter their bodies go under the knife, they do it because of men.
Because their investment is themselves. You have to come to we have to come to the realization that some women, they themselves are their company, their investment. So all the money they have, they put it on themselves.
And it could be because she wants to feel good in her own skin,
Oh please.
right?
How many times does she see herself? How many times does she see herself?
That's why we have mirrors, isn't it?
Oh, really?
Some women just want to look at themselves and say, "Oh my God, look how I look." They just want to be able to feel good in their own skin.
Let me support what you just said. Do you know that so many men admire that kind of look?
A lot of them, most of them,
they
in
admire
fact,
that look. They are saying it now because people are watching them. When they see the
They
figure,
admire
See.
that look. See, you have to understand that men put women in two categories. But many women don't know that. That's why I often tell women,
please school us.
take advice from men. Don't take advice concerning
Are they
relationships
here?
from women. Men put women in two categories and two categories only: the potential wife and the potential playmate. So the way you appear, it tells what category you are going to fall into. If you continue to present yourself as a cosmetic, you'll just go straight to where they play because you are looking like a toy and you're good for toy. But if you build more on a character, because it's character that you're going to live with.
Okay.
It's character that is going to, if you marry somebody now, it's her character that will sustain the home. Well, because if you marry somebody that is very beautiful and you don't discover that you married a wild cat that is on steroids, how are you going to live together?
Okay. Mr. Alex, you keep talking about character. When you meet a lady for the first time, I'm sure that what you are drawn to is not character.
It's not character.
Maybe character as
It's,
well.
it's, it's,
Maybe
most
character.
of
Can you
the
see
time-
character from
Most of the times, it is not character.
Because any woman, any man that is just attracted to a woman because of her looks is looking for her for toy.
What I'm trying to say is that majority of the time, what catches men's eyes
Is the
is
look.
the physical appearance. Now we can now say maybe when you get talking, you now
discover that it's
you
a
now
wild
start
cat
to
that you're
maybe
talking to.
start to check whether this person has character, whether she has charisma, whether she has courage and the rest. But let's not lie to ourselves.
The
At
first
first
thing.
glance, no be character anything.
is the look.
Let's not lie to ourselves. You are trying to check out and
But
see
the look,
if babe balance.
but the look can only take you. Your looks can only take you just a bit far.
But we are establishing the fact that it is looks first.
It is looks first.
Yes.
But that is why
I like that. I
that
like
is
that.
why we have so many beautiful people that find it hard to find a partner because they have the looks, but they don't have the character to back it.
Okay, what about those that have the looks and have the character? Are you saying that is it okay to want to fix your body? That's what I want to know.
How do you have character and want to fix your body? The first thing in character is for you to appreciate yourself. That's the first character you need to have to know that this is the body I'm with. This is who I am, and anybody that loves me is going to love me for who I am.
But you men, in that aspect, Madam Omo, you are female, so I'll be turning to you most of the time. These men, they say character. But when when they end up marrying character, they will not allow BBL to rest outside.
Because those are toys now.
You know what my husband was? My husband let the girl find first. Then we'll talk about
The
character
rest.
later.
But those are toys now. Because you just play with toys. They have put themselves that way.
No, you can't say that. You can't
when
say
you
that.
go and put BBL 10 million on your backside, what exactly do you want? Do you want anybody to take you seriously, really?
No. It's not about BBL
You have made yourself a
alone.
toy because toys, if you look at toys, how they are made, plastic this, plastic that, plastic this, but you are half toy, half human. So what are we supposed to do with you? You made yourself a toy, it's a toy you're going to be.
I disagree with him.
You see, oftentimes women like to hide under the delusion that the person that is going to love me is going to love me for who I am and for what I am. But what are you exactly? If you say we have to love you for who you are, so tell us what you are. You are plastic surgery in the lips, plastic surgery here, plastic surgery behind. That's what we're going to love you for who you are. You know,
Over
you know-
time, it's not usually like that. Just like we said, it's the look first before the character. It now depends on what the men actually want. Just like he said it's the character. But sometimes when you put the character on the table, you put the look. You have to put so many things. It's not actually.
Some people even say that they are considering their children's future before getting married to. Like if a woman is not very fine, you know what you should expect now. Then and maybe you as the man, you are not very fine yourself. So I've heard men over time saying, leave character first.
First,
so
exactly.
Maybe my first fine because I can't afford to get.
So if she
better.
puts plastic surgery in her body, it will affect the looks of the child. It's still artificial. If she, I don't think her biological body understands the plastic surgery there. So if she looks beautiful and it's plastic surgery, the baby will not say, "Oh, my mom is fine because of plastic surgery," and now be fine. I don't understand. See, women actually, that is why some people have the opinion that almost half of women are delusional.
Delulu.
Yes,
Delusional, can you
because of the
imagine?
way
We are Delulu.
the way and manner in which they are reasoning and the way they, feminism and all this has basically destroyed women, basically, because this idea of it's your body, you can do anything you want to do with it, fine, it's your body, but you can't force anybody now to now take it like that. There are some countries now where they don't call women to account. They don't tell them this thing you are doing is good. Just anything you want to do, go and do it. And at the end of the day, when they destroy themselves, if you take a society like America now, they said more than half of the women now are not marriable. You know what it means for women to get to the point where they are not even marriable, and more than 70% of that you see now are either baby mamas or because they have degraded themselves to the point where they don't take advice from men. They think, we have to listen to women. No, you should listen to men.
To be fair though, some women, they go out overboard with whatever they are doing. There was one time I stumbled upon a post, although this person is white, she literally looks like a cartoon character. A human being. She has pulled out ribs, so the waist she's looking like a cartoon character. So now you kind of answered my next question. People say be comfortable in your skin, be confident in your skin. Can we still say it's body positivity when you've already altered the body? Because do you see how people celebrate these things online now? It's not even anything that's hidden anymore. People go under the knife, come with their before and after pictures and celebrate it. Can we still say it's giving body positivity?
I think women copy themselves too much. Just copy nonsense. That is why you just need one person to be crazy and the infection of craziness just spreads across. Do you understand? I think they copy themselves, not really, because somebody has done BBA, it looks like this, you to go and do BBA. And you're not looking like one of the masquerades in the north. So you have to ask yourself, because this jacket fits this person doesn't mean it will fit this person. There was one podcast I saw one lady talking, and she said, this body you are seeing here is 200,000K. And the man was asking her, how is it 200,000? She started explaining all that she did. I removed this, I removed 2 chin, I removed this one, I removed 1 ribs. The whole body is 200,000. And she's almost 32 now. Everybody's seeing 200,000 body. Nobody wants to come close. Then she's going spiritual that God, I believe God. You believe God what? You believe God what? You believe God what?
But one thing
God
we should
has
understand
given you
is
a body and you have spent 200,000.
Exactly.
You have spent 200,000 American dollars, to recreate what God created, and even God is shocked. You are saying,
God doesn't recognize
God
you
doesn't recognize what He created. You said even God doesn't know who is talking to anybody, because the way you are looking is not the picture.
But let's draw it a little bit. You are mentioning women. What about men that go under the knife? You never even mentioned
for their looks.
Yes.
Or medical.
Yes,
Yeah,
for their
because
looks.
I said this earlier. I said in statistics, there's always an exception. Even if you have 100 people like apple, you're going to have 5 people that are just allergic to apples. So there's always an exception, but it's not in the majority. This is more pronounced in women.
Okay, so what do you say to the guys that do
They're just an exception. It's just the way the world is.
To look good for us. So are they doing it because of us too?
Yeah, any guy that is doing like that needs deliverance, first of all. He needs deliverance because you will know very well. If you tell me now that, okay, that guy himself is one of those kind of guys we call that are not properly groomed to be a man. If you bring 10 women now and tell them, who would you prefer to pick? A broke guy that's just as handsome as a prince, or this ugly looking guy and is worth 2 billion? Who do you think they are going to pick? You think they're going to pick the very handsome guy that just came out from the gym looking fresh? If you pick 10 women, you think they're going to go for that? So you have to know what the opposite sex wants.
It depends on, just like you said, you are not the opposite sex. So we are the opposite sex. We know what we want.
What we want.
Yes.
I can tell you if you pick 100 women, not one will pick a broke looking, handsome looking guy.
Who told you that?
Not
That's
one.
So you rather go for the Oraga.
Not one will pick that. You rather go for the ugly looking Malaysian.
With the billy.
So we have to make our priorities straight. You have to know what this gender wants and what this gender wants. That's the thing. Women don't love. No, no. Women don't love. It's only men that love. Women don't love. See, okay, let me explain what I mean. Because when a man is looking good for a woman to love him, he's in the wrong. Women don't love. Any love that is conditional is not love. And a woman's love is conditional because a woman's love is in the condition that you can provide. And that's not love. If you're going to love me because I can provide for you, that's not love.
I don't know why are you allowing this.
We are the women. I don't know why he's speaking for us.
Yeah, but that is true. It's logic. Any love that is conditional is not love. It's only a man that...
So every woman loves conditionally.
As I said earlier, there's an exception to every rule. You're going to find maybe 2% or 1% that actually loves for real. But majority of women in their 90 to 95%, their love is conditional.
Men are more lovers than women.
A man can pick a lady on the streets here that's just sweeping the road and just look at her. He said, "Good morning, sir. How are you? What's your name?" And goes and marry her and takes her to the palace. But I can bet you no woman would drive a jeep and pass the road and see a man cleaning the gutter and say, "Oh, I like you. Let's marry." That's not how it works. So a woman's love is conditional.
You mentioned providing.
Yes.
Let's not strike out the fact that most women are providers themselves.
Yeah.
Most women are very confident. They are okay.
When a woman
themselves.
becomes rich, she that tells you that she doesn't need a man, or her eyes goes up. I need somebody that is higher than me, that is richer than me, that is well successful than me. Everything is up. She doesn't look down. She looks up. So that is why. Because
most men, especially in Nigeria, most men cannot handle successful women.
It's not that men can't handle successful women. Women, when they become successful, become something else.
I don't know.
I disagree with you.
I don't think so.
I disagree with you. You can't say that.
You are a woman. You're not going to understand. Even the Bible did not say that women should love. Do you know that the Bible didn't say that? The Bible said, men, love your wives, and wives do what?
Submit.
Respect your husband. Why didn't the Bible say, wife, love your men?
So because
the Bible knows that what a woman should do is respect, not love, because women don't love. A woman's love is conditional, and the Bible knows that any love that is conditional is not love. The Bible knows that a woman's love, but you know what I'm telling you is pure fact. A woman's love is in the fact that a woman's love is based on the condition that you can provide, first of all. If a woman just tells her fellow friend now, I just met this fine guy, you know the first question they'll ask her, what does he do? is it? Why is it that what does he do? Why is the question what does he do? If he can actually provide, that's why the question is what does he do?
I'm looking at Mr. Alex. I'm surprised.
No,
Actually,
but that's
because I've been in conversations with men where you hear these people saying, "What does she bring to the table?"
Exactly.
yes. When you say
Even men do not want to end up with a liability.
Exactly.
No man wants to. So I'm wild that you're saying a man can see a lady
no,
sleeping
but
in
you are
front
the one
and
that is calling what they bring to the table as material.
most of the
Is
time.
what do you bring to the
Most
table?
of the
Do you
time,
bring?
that's what
Do
they
you
mean.
bring? No, not most of the time. No more.
That's what men mean.
If a very rich man is asking a woman, "What do you bring to the table?" How much can she possibly bring to the table? But if she says
The
that
funny thing is, even the rich
I-
ones will
I-
not even
I
ask
can
that.
cook.
Is
They will
the-
never.
Is the
John can.
she's not going to say so. Objectively, what I'm saying is that women should stop the whole idea of investing in cosmetics on their self and bother more on investing in their character. Because there are so many women you see today, character is absolutely zero. You cannot wife her up. So that's just what I believe, that women should invest more in their character as against doing BBL. My body is 200,000. My body is 300. I have to do BBL 5 million and all this nonsense.
Okay.
No man is going after that.
Madam Omo, any last words?
Actually, I agree with him on that. Actually, I agree with him. But I'll still say, if you believe that doing a surgery or doing anything to correct your body is what you wish and what you want, and you have the money for it, why not? Go for it.
Okay. Go for it. You heard it, Queens. Thank you so much to my guests, Mr. Alex and
Thank
Madam
you.
Omo.
Thank you.
you for bringing life into this studio. So
Thank
I would
you.
like to hear your thoughts. Please hit us up, chat us up, comment, like, share this content. Let me know, what do you think it is? Is it self-love? Is it societal pressure? I throw it to you. Until we come your way again next time.